Hello everybody, Ninja here and welcome back to my Attack on Titan Season 4 reaction series here on the channel today. For the final time for Season 4, we are here today for episodes 12 to 16, 5 more episodes, the last 5 episodes of Season 4. I don't know if I'm going to record them all in one go. I am not sure if I have time for that. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I don't know what I am. I've been trying to think a little bit about what might be happening in these episodes. There's been a lot of like setup for things that I don't know what they really mean, so I'm a little conflicted. On one side, I think it's definitely something has to happen with Zeke here. There was that weird scene with the wine, which I still don't completely understand. There's a lot of tension building up with Eden right now. A lot is happening. Yelena, Flock and Luis and all the others were arrested. The whole thing with Gabby and Falco as well. There's a lot. They've been setting up a lot of things here ever since we got back to Paradise. And I'm not sure where this is all going. But I guess to find out, we kind of have to watch the episodes, don't we? And because this is going to be a very long reaction, most likely, I'll probably have to split it into 2 parts again, just because Bitchu doesn't like long videos. I'm just gonna get going with it. This is episode 12 of Attack on Titan Season 4. Let's just start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Holy shit. This episode was crazy, honestly. And yeah, this was like the perfect setup for the last 4 episodes of the season. For the last little bit. Oh my god. And the whole thing with the restaurant and like with Nicolo and the wine and oh my god, there's so many pieces right now. Man. God, I really don't have I actually don't have that much more to say for this episode. So I think we might just go ahead and jump into the next one. This is worrying. This is an interesting development. Man, Attack on Titan always has. There's always like these episodes. There's an episode like this every season in AOT, where shit just goes from 0 to 100 real fast, and suddenly everything like for the rest of the season just changes. Yeah, I called this in like my episode 7 or 8 reaction that like the action was gonna calm down for a bit. We're gonna get a bit more chill but still tense episodes, and then we're gonna get one more big action segment near the end of the season for like the last 3-4 episodes, and that's exactly what's happening. I fucking called it. All right, well, let's move on to the next episode. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! See you guys in a bit. And we are back with episode number 13 of season 4. We have a very green shot right here. God, I can't predict anything else. Like everything is moving right now. You know, Eren and the Edoras are most likely, I'm assuming, kind of heading towards. Actually, are they heading towards the forest of giant trees? Because that almost seems like the obvious thing to meet up with Zeke. Zeke definitely has his own plan right now. He's gonna. I mean, Zeke is obviously under watch by not only like a bunch of scouts, but also Levi, the one person who he has lost to. Like Levi has taken out Zeke flawlessly 2 times already, without fail. I feel like at this point, if Zeke, it's like an Eden versus Reiner situation. They're just gonna keep fighting. But obviously the first time when Eden and Reiner fought, he lost. Eden lost really badly, but then after that, kind of changed a little bit. Obviously, the latest fight, Eden beat the shit out of Reiner. I can't even talk right now. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Could Zeke actually best Levi in like a battle? Because Zeke doesn't have to get out of that forest if he wants to meet up with Eden. Because like Eden and the Edoras cannot go inside there, because they'll be trapped. If they want their plan to succeed, so Zeke has to have some sort of plan to get out of there. And I'm assuming it involves his ability, but I don't know how it works yet. I know, like, the one time we actually saw him use his ability on screen is in episode 1, when all the suicide, you know, when, all those knights and straitjackets were thrown out of the airship, and he just did bitch shout into air, and then they all turned into titans, right? But we don't know if there's like another prerequisite for that ability to work, or if it's just, oh, there is a subject of Ymir, or, you know, like, you know, something, you know, whatever you want to call them. I scream at them, they turn into Titan, right? If that's the case, why has he not done that yet? There has to be another prerequisite. But I don't. I was thinking it had something to do with the wine, right? But like, I don't get why it was just, it was like Niall, and it was like the guy with the G, his name started with a G, some other guys in that room, right? Or is it more than just that one bottle of wine that Nicolo had, right? Or is there more to it? There's a lot going on. Let's just jump into the next episode. Attack on Titan season 4, episode number 13. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so that episode was, I don't know what the fuck that was. I think this might be my favorite episode of this season so far, because there was just so much happening all at once. I can't even recap everything that happened. There was just so much. There was just so much in this one fucking episode. The whole thing of Nicolo and Gabby, the Browse family, Eden just rolls up at the end, the siege from the Aetherus at the end, the whole thing of Levi and Zeke. This episode was actually too much for me to handle. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what I am. I'm at a loss for words. That's what's happening. So this is not what I was expecting the Aetherus to do. But I guess taking care of the commander of the Survey Corps and like a lot of its top agents is a smart move to start for the Aetherus, you know, taking out Hanji, Jean, Armin, and not Armin, but you know, Jean, Connie, all of them, getting them out of the picture. That's not a bad move. Obviously, Mikasa and Armin are currently with Eden. Also, what a nice situation for Gabby to be in, right? Just, she's sitting in a room, beaten, like with a bloody nose, surrounded by Mikasa, Armin, which is, I mean, fine. They weren't gonna kill her. They weren't gonna do anything to her. Maybe interrogate her. But Eden is also in that room. By the way, Eden is in that room. Like, when I just saw him walking in the bathroom, I was like, wait, how did he get in there? Where's Yelena? What is she doing? Like, also, can we talk about the fact that, like, at the end of the last episode, we saw Peach was somewhere on Paradise as well? That's another thing. Like, they're trying to, like, wash out the spinal fluid out of Falco's mouth, but I don't think that's gonna work. Like Nico said, I think it's already too late for Falco. Dude, I was gonna maybe watch all 5 episodes just in one sitting, but I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can. Well, one thing I'm gonna do is watch the next episode. I'm actually at a loss for words and for theories. Like these last like 2 minutes of this episode, fucking like they just took all my thoughts and like just scrambled them completely in my head. I don't have any theories anymore. But like, other than the fact that I'm pretty sure the way that Zeke's plan is gonna work, that he's somehow gonna like use his stream ability to turn all of the soldiers in the Forest of Giant Trees into Titans, and then so he can use that opportunity to escape and meet up with Eden. I still think that's my theory, but like we still have to consider the fact that, you know, Pete is here, which means Daliard might be here, Reiner might be here. You know, I don't know if Colt is here. I don't know what purpose Colt would have to be here, but Maddoth might be here. You know, I still don't know how they got here, but who the fuck knows? I guess I think we saw one shot with Peach in the Car Titan. Obviously, the Car Titan has a lot of endurance, so maybe Peach went into Car Titan mode and kind of just swam, I guess. The distance between Marley and Paradise, and that's how they got there. But I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Let's just move on to the next episode. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we are back with Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 14. 3 more episodes left to go. There's a lot of things going on in my head right now. I'm actually at a loss for what Eden is trying to pull off here right now in this room. Also, what a fucking spot for Gabby to be in, right? Oh my god. I've lost all my energy at this point. I've used all of it up at this point. I don't even know. Mappa, what else do you want me to do? What else do you want from me? Let's just jump into it. Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode number 14. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I think I am just gonna watch the last 2 episodes right here, right now. I think I'm down for that. I think I just want to finish it off. I just want to cap off AOT Season 4 today. Oh wow. Oh wow. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump into the next episode here because I'm gonna have like a decently long talk after episode 16. So for now I'm just gonna kind of get through these episodes. And once again, I really don't have that many theories other than where is Pete? We saw her. She's here somewhere, right? Which makes me believe it, and everyone else from Marley is also here, all the like important named characters. Let's just get into the next episode, I guess. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we are back with episode 15, the penultimate episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. Zeet flashback? Are we getting a Zeet flashback? Because that's something I wanted. I wanted more character for Zeet. And he seems to be, you know, a main character for this last little bit of Attack on Titan. So actually getting a flashback on him would be very good. So if that's what's happening here, then I'm ready for it. Let's go. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode number 15. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We still haven't seen Pete. They teased her at the end of episode 12. We haven't seen her yet. It's been 4 episodes. There's 1 episode left. Alright. Okay. That was a phenomenal episode. Zeet backstory, finally. His character is very tragic, obviously. Almost every character in AOT is extremely tragic. The entire story of AOT is a tragedy. But we've known that ever since Season 1, really. But it's really only made itself way more apparent now in Season 4. And probably even more in Season 5, Final Season Part 2. The real final season, the final season, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But before we get to that, we do have 1 more episode left. Oh man. I think I'm going to reserve all my thoughts for the after discussion for episode 16, so I think, with that being said, we're just going to jump into the final episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we are back for the final time with Attack on Titan Season 4. That does kind of feel good to say, but it also is kind of sad to say, because now we have to wait many months for January 2022 for Final Season Part 2. I could always just go and read the manga, but honestly, I've stuck with the anime for so long, I'm just gonna wait out these last few months for the last like 8 to 10 episodes to release. I'm gonna stick loyal to the anime onlys. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. I am very nervous. I am very anxious. I also totally forgot to shut up during the ED last episode. So that might have been the last time we heard. If we do that this episode, I won't say anything. I will keep quiet for the opening. If not, I guess you always just listen to the ED by yourself, I guess. But yeah. I guess we might have the ED playing during the credits or something, but yeah, this was quite the big reaction already, and we do have 1 more episode to go now, the final episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. And I don't know what's gonna be happening, but I really pray to fucking God Levi's. I don't think Levi's dead just yet. I would not doubt that Levi is gonna be dead at the end of the series, but I don't think this is his moment. I think he still lives on. I hope. Again, Levi's my favorite character. I really hope he does live on. And so, well, it is hard to say that Levi's my favorite character. He was my favorite character up until season 4, and he might still be. He's definitely still one of my favorites. But this character has given so much light to so many other amazing characters, obviously. And even though there's so many characters that I think are better than Levi, like story-wise, Levi is just my favorite character because he's fucking badass, right? And sometimes I'm allowed to like the fucking badass characters, okay? I do think there are some characters who definitely, and it's not saying that Levi has like a bad story or like just that doesn't have like a good backstory or something. His whole story with like the underground city and with Kenny and everything was great, and like with Erwin and everything. I think Levi is an amazing character story-wise. I think he's a very well-written character, but he's also just fucking awesome to watch on screen. He's hilarious, he's awesome, he's badass, and that's why he's my favorite character. Even though there are characters that I guess have more of an emotional connection to, like story-wise it is. But Levi's still my favorite character, and I don't know if that will change. I just will see. But enough talking about Levi. This is the final episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. Attack on Titan episode 75. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking do it. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 16 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. That was the final season of Attack on Titan. Not really, but that's what it says right there. Attack on Titan Season 4 has been completed, ladies and gentlemen. Galliard, you fucking missed. I did not know with the fact that this man missed. He had that was the opportunity to get rid of Eren right there. That was the prime opportunity. But you fucking missed. Look, so I'd rather, again, there were three there's like three endings to this series, right? One of them is if Zeke's plan works. That's like the good ending, right? The good ending is Zeke's plan works, and all the subjects of humiliation just die out peacefully, right? The next ending, I guess, would be that Marley gets the Founding Titan. Definitely wouldn't be a good thing. Depending on, it really depends on what Marley does with it, which there's no way to tell, but I mean, yeah. And then honestly, what it looks like to be right now, which might end up being the worst thing, is that Eren lives and gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. Because I do not trust this man with anything anymore. Because Eren is 100% double. He's going to double cross Zeke. He's not going through with the same plan that Zeke has. Because that makes no sense for his character, especially not to what it's built up to. If Eren has the opportunity to use the rumbling and kill the entire world, he is going to he is going to do that. That is at this point that's his thing. And if he had the option to either let all the aliens out peacefully or cause the rumbling, he will cause the rumbling. That's just kind of what Eren's character has been built up to this point. At least that's what I perceive it to be. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. But holy shit! All right. So. That was the final season of Attack on Titan, Season 4. Imagine if this is actually the final season. Imagine if they didn't adapt the rest of the manga. Imagine if they ended up with that. Eren versus Reiner. Round, like, I don't know, fucking 4. Is it 4? It's 4. This is the 4th time they fought in Titan form. Sure, just keep them coming. Keep the fights coming. I don't know what Colt's purpose is to be here. He's a warrior candidate. I guess maybe he's gonna end up becoming one of the Titans. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I do like Peach's line at the end, though. I don't trust Marley. I do trust the comrades that we've made so far, though, and we see the fleet pull in. Earth, Colt, Rainer, everyone else actually coming in with the airships. And it's so ironic, but so awesome that this is all taking place in Shiganshi, the place where it all started. I kind of love that. Like I said earlier in the reaction, I looked back to the pure innocent me who reacted to episode 1 of Attack on Titan, really not knowing that much about it. Like, the end of 2019, like August, September or something, 2019, I sat down and I recorded my reaction to episode 1 of Attack on Titan, and I really enjoyed it. And I watched season 1, and season 2, and season 3, and now we're here with the end of season 4, and I don't even know what's happening anymore. So obviously the season gets a 10 out of 10. Why wouldn't it? Is it my favorite season? I think it is. This season has done so many things right. It has done like 90% of its things right. There's some parts where it's like yeah, I don't know if it's just the adaptation. I don't know what the manga is like. And it's kind of hard to describe. Maybe it's a bit with the earlier episodes. I do have criticism here and there, but I'd have criticism here and there for every show. But for the most part, it is very minor things. The adapts, just like in general, just basing it off of voice acting, animation, music, and pacing. This season was phenomenal. Sometimes the CGI for the Titans was, I wouldn't want to say lackluster, but it wasn't the best. Sometimes it looked pretty alright. Sometimes it looked great. The animation, sometimes some of the shots was fucking movie quality, like earlier this episode of Zeke's body, that one scene, I think it was episode 10 or 11, when Falco and Gabby were at the river. There's some shots that are just look so fucking crisp and so amazing. The music placement in so many scenes was so amazing. The seiyus did their work so well. So many plot twists here and there, so many things I was surprised by, so many things that I kind of saw coming but were still just as exciting. I think the last thing that AOT is a predictable show. I mean, it definitely is in some regards, but like I said, I will try to put together some sort of theory on, I will try, I don't know if it'll work out, I don't know if I'll make it public or anything, but I will try, even if it's just for myself, to work out some sort of theory on what the real meaning and the origin behind Titans actually are. Because that is one thing. All we've gotten is, originally it was Ymir made a deal with the devil of all Earth to gain power. Now, last episode, it was the founder Ymir touched something. I don't know what she touched, but she touched something. I guess she turned into a Titan. I don't know what that was. And it's something that seems impossible to predict, right? Because it's 100% going to be something supernatural that we just don't know about. It should be literally anything. I have maybe, I don't know. If the show is really going with the ultra mega hardcore symbolism, back in the first episode in season 1, when Eren woke up under that tree with Mikasa, I remember I think there were some like purplish flowers. Maybe it's like a kind of flower that gives you the power of the Titans if you touch it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that would make sense, but also would be like a super crazy symbolism thing to kind of tie everything back together, because that's just the shit Isayama does, honestly. And we see it so much this season. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's just everything besides that and me making stupid theories. And this season was absolutely fucking phenomenal. And I'm so glad that the adaptation was done so well. We have a few more episodes to look forward to. Not anytime soon, obviously. That'll be in January 2022. But if you are still watching this video right now, and if you feel like sticking around, I will definitely be reacting to those once it comes out. That's gonna be very exciting. I am gonna then stay away from the manga and all the spoilers. I'm gonna stay anime only until the end, baby. I'm gonna watch season 5 completely blind once it comes out. I'm very excited for that to happen. Eventually, it's not gonna be anytime soon, because that's a while in the future. You know, it's a few more months. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this reaction. I'm so happy that I got AOT finished now, at least like the anime obviously caught up with it. I have now a bunch of other shows to watch, obviously. And the next thing is going to be, the next show that's going to be returning to the channel is going to be Ruby. Volume 8 is the first thing I'm tackling, and then we're just going to go through all of Ruby, and after that I'll do something else. I'm gonna take every series one by one for now, and I'll rush it. Man, this was. I didn't think I was able to watch. I would be able to watch all 5 episodes in one go, but here I am, been recording for like 3 hours. Well, not quite, but I sat down to record this around 3 hours ago. And now I'm done with Attack on Titan Season 4. Again, I don't know what else to say. It's time for the final part of AOT. And it looks like it's gonna be a full-on war. This is the real war. The war we saw in episode 1, that was war, sure, but this is the real war. This is the actual war arc. I can't make predictions. I honestly have absolutely no idea. Isayama has put me in a spot where I'm like, okay, I can kind of guess what's gonna be happening. People are gonna die, and shit is gonna turn bad, and Eren is gonna do bad things. But like the exact details of what might be happening, how the fuck would I know, right? I haven't read the manga. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still here, thank you so much for enjoying. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you didn't, then well, why are you still here? But thank you for at least watching my reactions to Attack on Titan Season 4. Still my favorite show of all time. Again, FMAB is very close. Second might even be on the same spot. It's hard to decide sometimes, but I fucking love the show. 2 bits. And we will have Season 5 very soon. Alright. Is that all I need to say? I think it might be. I kind of wanted to have a bit of a longer discussion, but there might not be that much more to talk about. Also, I'm running out of water, which is not a good thing. It's like the last drop. Alright. Is there anything else to say? I really can't think of anything, so I'm going to wrap up this reaction right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This does feel like a very big moment, right? Finally finishing AOT Season 4 on the channel. Started back in December, took a major break, and now we're here. This is the end. This is the end of Attack on Titan Season 4. So, if you did enjoy the video, you can obviously like it. I would highly appreciate that. That would be very cool. And subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see more of my content, because you will not be able to rely on YouTube to send you notifications. If you enjoy watching my videos, then I highly ask of you to please subscribe to the channel, because otherwise you will not be getting any more content of me, most likely, because YouTube does not recommend my videos by the pure nature. That's why I'm trying to switch up the style of it a bit, having all the discussions on YouTube now, hoping that people will actually watch them, you know. It's just a hope, but who knows. Comment down below, please. Obviously, no spoilers for the manga or anything else, but I love talking to you guys, and that was one of my favorite things about watching AOT back when I started watching it with Season 1 to 3. Obviously, by the time I've uploaded this, it'll be... I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but by the time I would have uploaded my episodes, the 2 to 6 reaction, I would have already done. I haven't uploaded those yet. I haven't uploaded any AOT reaction other than episode 1 of Season 4. I pre-recorded all of this. And I don't know when I will upload this, but obviously trying to set that I didn't get to experience this alongside with you guys, but still just the fact that I can give you guys my blind reactions to this is, I think, still what matters, because I really appreciate that so many of you actually enjoy my content. It really does make me happy. Yeah, like I said, Ruby will be up next. I don't know when, I don't know what reaction it'll be. Like I said, I've kind of given up on the schedule, and I'm just doing whatever now. I'll upload videos when I have them done, when I feel like it. But be assured that the next video on this channel, most likely, will be my reaction to Ruby Volume 8, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. I don't know how many I'll do in one reaction. But that will definitely be the next thing on this channel. So, with that finally being said and all the stuff out of the way, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. Next night is signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye, everyone.